The biggest mistake producers make when they're stuck in a loop is trying to get out of it. That sounds backwards, but hear me out, because today I want to share 3 turning points that completely changed how I structure electronic music. And even if you can escape the loop easily, these techniques will help you arrange faster and better. I've broken all this down in a free cheat sheet that you can download below. So let's begin with turning point number 1. Say you hate getting stuck in traffic jams. Would you go out and get stuck in as many traffic jams as possible on purpose? Or would you set your sat-nav to avoid the hot traffic spots altogether? Clearly nobody's choosing option 1, unless you love being stuck behind a Nissan Micra for 90 minutes. You weirdo. The better option is to avoid traffic jams and take the scenic route instead. So to stop getting stuck in loops, instead of composing all of your parts vertically before arranging, extend out horizontally early, then add parts where they need to go within that structure. I use something I call bookending. I turn a loop into an intro, a drop, and a B section straight away, and my track is structured almost instantly. I'll link to a video in the description that goes into that in more detail. Here's a screen recording of me making an actual track. I'm not actually this fast, I've sped it up, but look at how quickly I extend out from the loop into something that has an actual structure. So turning point number 1 is this. To stop getting stuck in loops, don't make loops. Build your workflow around breaking out of that loop as fast as humanly possible. Now the third turning point is what changed everything for me, but before that you need to know number 2. If you want to build a good habit in your life, a great way to do it is through your environment. If you put your gym kit out ready by your bed, then when you wake up, it's easy to put your clothes on and go to the gym. You've removed the friction, you've basically tricked yourself into exercising. And you can do this kind of environment hacking inside your door. Certain sounds only make sense in a full arrangement, not inside a loop. I call these anti-loop sounds, things like transition effects, whooshes, downlifters, cymbals, reverse cymbals, fills, filter sweeps, automation. These all sound weird and annoying inside a loop. They need context, they need space around them. If you drop these sounds in early, you're creating friction that forces you to break out of the loop. You have to extend horizontally because those sounds demand it. I've done this here. Notice how annoying this loop feels. So I'm basically forced to extend out and arrange around it. So turning point 2 is to hack your environment. Use anti-loop sounds early and they will pull you out of the loop naturally. And this leads to turning point number 3. Master this and you'll never get stuck for ideas again. So back to cars again. Before you buy a car, you don't just stare at it in the showroom. You take it for a test drive. You push it around corners. You brake hard. You see how it handles. You imagine yourself owning this car and living with it every day. Most producers never do this with their sounds. They pick a synth, play a few notes, drop it in the loop, and then wonder why they can't arrange. They don't know what the sound can do because they never pushed it. But listen to how these chords feel as I play with these macros. Notice how opening it up feels like a build-up and closing it back down feels like a drop. The track is forming with just this one sound. So before you start arranging, spend a few minutes stress testing your main sound. Sweep controls like I just showed you, pre-arrange the sound, perform it, then imagine how this will shape your intro, build, drop. This is the game changer because it solves the what do I do next paralysis. Your sounds literally tell you the arrangement if you listen to them first. And it ties back into points 1 and 2. You can't arrange early or use arrangement sounds effectively if you don't know what your core sounds are capable of. So turning point 3 is to stop guessing what comes next and let your sounds show you. Stress test your main sound before you arrange and the arrangement starts writing itself. I've put all 3 of these turning points in a handy cheat sheet you can download for free at the link below. And like I said, stress testing is the real mind blower for arranging. I've made a full video where I walk through what, how and why to stress test, so go and watch that next.